Hey Nerd Society, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the dark and twisted world of Venom, one of the most intriguing anti-heroes in the Marvel Universe. We put together a list of 10 things you might not know about Venom, from his origins to his unique powers and storylines that made him a fan favorite. If you're excited to learn some surprising facts about this lethal protector, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Let's jump right into it. Creation. The concept for Venom actually came from Randy Schueller, a comic book fan who sold his creation to Marvel for just $220. At the time, Marvel's editor-in-chief, Jim Shooter, saw potential in the idea and handed it over to the talented Mike Zeck and Todd McFarlane. These legendary artists took Schueller's original sketch and made a few key changes, ultimately bringing one of Spider-Man's most iconic and beloved adversaries to life. Venom went on to become a character who's as complex as he is terrifying, earning his place among the greats of the Marvel Universe. First appearance, Venom's story begins during the Secret Wars saga, where Spider-Man stumbles upon a mysterious black, organic suit. This new costume has the ability to shapeshift, adapting to Peter Parker's thoughts and transforming into any type of clothing he wants. Naturally, Peter finds it incredibly convenient, and when he returns to Earth, he keeps this sleek, new look. However, Peter soon discovers, with a little help from the Fantastic Four, that this innocent black suit is actually a sentient alien symbiote, using his body as a host, and it has no intention of letting go. That's when both Peter and readers learn the symbiote's greatest weakness: sound. In a dramatic confrontation, Spider-Man manages to rid himself of the alien by using the intense ringing of church bells. But, as we would soon find out, Peter's nightmare was far from over. Origin: Venom belongs to a race of symbiotes known as the Clintar. These beings are made from a viscous, liquid-like organic material and depend on bonding with other life forms to survive. In return, a symbiote offers immense power to its host, creating a unique, often formidable relationship. Interestingly, the Clintar are generally a peaceful race, aiming to create a vast, utopian society. For this harmony to work, however, they need to bond with hosts who are strong in integrity and high moral character. Without this balanced bond, a symbiote can easily be corrupted. When corruption takes root, the symbiote's attachment becomes obsessive and parasitic, making it increasingly reluctant to let go. Eventually, it can begin consuming both the host's mind and body, turning the relationship into a living nightmare. Venom's story is one of these complex and dangerous bonds, showing how a symbiote can be both empowering and destructive. Hosts. Over the years, Venom has bonded with a wide range of hosts, each bringing out different aspects of the symbiote's personality and power. It all started with Peter Parker, Spider-Man himself. After Peter, Eddie Brock became the symbiote's most iconic host. Others followed, like Angelo Fortunato and Matt Gargan. The symbiote even took on some unexpected hosts, including Ms. Marvel, Red Hulk, and Eddie Brock's ex-girlfriend, and Wang. Venom has also bonded with characters like Patricia Robertson, Spider-Girl, Harry Osborn, Crone Stone, Deadpool, Punisher, Wolverine, Thor, Galactus, Black Bolt, Captain America, and Groot. Each host left their unique mark on the symbiote, making Venom's journey one of the most versatile in the Marvel Universe. Currently, Flash Thompson serves as the host, bringing a new chapter to Venom's ever-evolving story. Spawning new symbiotes, Venom didn't just create carnage. Over the years, he has also spawned several other offspring. It all began when a government-linked organization called the Life Foundation captured Venom and took him to a secret lab in California's desert. There, Venom was forced to produce 5 symbiote seeds, each of which gave rise to a new symbiote. These new children were named Riot, Lasher, Phage, Scream, and Agony. Each symbiote bonded with a Life Foundation security agent, ranging from police officers and soldiers to mercenaries. Their distinct personalities shaped the symbiote's behaviors and appearances, giving each one a unique identity. Under the Life Foundation's control, these 5 symbiotes fought against Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, and even Venom himself. After several intense battles, they were finally defeated and sent to the supervillain prison known as the Raft. Eventually, these 5 symbiotes would merge to form a powerful new entity known as Hybrid. But that's a story for another day. Venom was originally going to be a woman. In the early concept stages, writer David Michelinie envisioned Venom as a woman. His original idea was that Venom would be a pregnant woman whose husband was tragically killed by a distracted taxi driver, distracted by none other than Spider-Man himself. To make things worse, the trauma would cause her to go into labor, resulting in the loss of her unborn child. This tragic storyline took a very different emotional direction from Eddie Brock's arc. Surprisingly, it wasn't considered too tragic for Marvel's audience at the time. Instead, the idea was scrapped because Marvel editor Jim Salicrup believed a female villain wouldn't be a compelling enough adversary for Spider-Man. So Michelinie reworked the story and transformed Venom into Eddie Brock, bringing us the Venom we know today. Still, the idea of a she-Venom didn't disappear entirely. Eventually, Eddie Brock's ex-wife, and Wang, would become a host for the symbiote herself, giving us a brief but memorable chapter featuring a female Venom in the Marvel Universe. Powers. Symbiotes have the incredible ability to enhance their host's natural abilities, pushing them far beyond ordinary limits. When bonded with a host, they grant superhuman strength, increased speed and agility, heightened durability, resistance to damage, rapid healing, and even something called genetic memory, allowing them to retain knowledge and abilities from past hosts. A symbiote can expand in size, though only to a degree that's manageable for the host's body. They're also highly responsive to the host's thoughts and desires, enabling shape-shifting powers that allow them to mimic clothing, alter their appearance, and even adapt certain physical features. Remarkably, the symbiote's abilities can be passed down to their offspring. This is why Venom's children inherit some of Spider-Man's powers, like wall crawling, even if they've never bonded with him directly. These adaptive and transferable abilities make symbiotes some of the most versatile and formidable entities in the Marvel Universe. Weaknesses. Like most symbiotes, Venom has a few notable weaknesses. He is highly vulnerable to intense sound and extreme heat. While Venom has occasionally demonstrated some resistance to fire and heat-based attacks, sonic weaponry has consistently proven to be a formidable threat. Extreme sound waves cause intense pain to the symbiote, often enough to weaken or even separate it from its host. This sensitivity to sound remains one of the most effective ways to combat Venom, and it has been a recurring Achilles heel for the character throughout his story. Agent Venom. The alien symbiote was captured by the US government and repurposed for Project Rebirth 2.0. However, it needed a brave soldier to harness its power and carry out missions effectively. Flash Thompson was the perfect choice, having proven himself as a war hero despite losing both of his legs. Taking on the mantle of Agent Venom, Thompson became a formidable force, but he had to rely on a special drug to maintain control over the symbiote during his missions. This unique arrangement allowed him to use the symbiote's powers while still managing its volatile nature. After the project was shut down, Agent Venom demonstrated his worth and was invited by Captain America to join the Secret Avengers. His skills and bravery earned him further opportunities, leading him to collaborate on missions with the Guardians of the Galaxy. This phase of his life not only showcased his growth as a character, but also expanded the Venom legacy within the Marvel Universe, illustrating how the symbiote could be used for heroic purposes. Anti-Venom. After being separated from the symbiote, Eddie Brock sought to turn his life around and was eventually exonerated of his crimes with the help of a skilled lawyer, none other than Matt Murdock, also known as Daredevil. Despite his newfound freedom, Eddie continued to battle cancer and decided to volunteer for a charity project run by philanthropist Martin Lee, who secretly operates as the supervillain Mr. Negative. During this time, Lee used his powers to heal Eddie's cancer, but in the process, he accidentally infused Eddie's bloodstream with remnants of the symbiote, mingling it with his own abilities. This unexpected twist set the stage for a dramatic confrontation when Mac Gargan, previously known as Scorpion, came looking for vengeance. Feeling that the symbiote favored Brock over him, Gargan attempted to kill Eddie. However, The symbiote had its own agenda, longing for a reunion with its former host. The result was a shocking turn of events. Eddie's body rejected the symbiote, leading to the creation of a new, white symbiotic form that could annihilate other symbiotes. Thanks for joining us today, Nerd Society. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the fascinating world of Venom and learned some surprising facts about this iconic character. If you like what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Your support really helps the channel grow. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below with your favorite Venom fact or any other characters you'd like us to cover in future videos. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Until next time, keep embracing your inner nerd. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. See you in the next video.